Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and here we are at another online multiplayer battle. So this is actually another game with the same team that I was played with my previous battle when I was playing as the Empire. So after the win that we had, all three of the other team left, and we were joined by three other people pretty quickly. And they all set up as greenskins, and they readied up pretty much just straight away. So we were talking in team chat, was like, right, they've either gone goblin rush or they're going to spam large units and hope to just crush us with overwhelming force. So we thought, okay, they're definitely going to go for the overwhelming force large units because they readied up so quickly. Unfortunately, they did the opposite and went goblin rush. So our little army wasn't prepared for this at all. I was playing as the Beastman this time. I bought Malagor the Dark Omen and 2 units of Gorball with healing potions and everything else they could muster. Chaos Guy, again same units, 2 exotic heroes, and Manfred from Carside on the called Dragon, and then we've got Vitamin C decided to switch out for Chaos. Went for Prince Sigvald, Chaos War of Halberds, bunch of Marauders, and 2 Halberds and 4 Marauders. So enemy went for 1 Giant, one unit Night Goblin, Black Orcs, and Grimble Ironhide. So this was the sort of army we were expecting all 3 of them to have, sort of a small elite army, which we would have excelled against. Unfortunately, the other 2 armies consisted of Goblin Archers, Goblins, and Night Goblin Archers, with lots of Goblin Big Bosses and Shamans. So that wasn't great. So anyway, let's go ahead and just get this started. So then, I think because they knew I was a beast and they didn't want to let me spawn my Cygor straight away, but I couldn't because it cost 28 magic, and you only start with 20, I believe. So I think our idea here was just try and kill as many of them as we can. I was hoping my Gorballs would do pretty well. I do love how these guys look. Just look at this guy. Fucking evil as hell, man. The drool coming out of his mouth. So, if any of you follow Eric Carthage, you know he loves his Gorballs. Gorball for president. And all that. So here's my Cygor. He's going to start throwing pretty much as soon as he spawns. See when he finally decides to turn around. There we go. So I wasn't quite sure what I was shooting just yet. I think I was just aiming at the archers. Yeah, I was hoping it just hit anything in that general area. Sort of smashed a few greenies. We weren't very confident at this point. Like, my teammates decided to try and get round on their flanks, and there's Goblin Wolf Riders as well. Got a Giant knocking about. So just the sheer size of the army compared to ours wasn't great. So we was kind of relying on our elite units. But at this point, with the amount of archers they've got, so let's have a quick count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, 6, 7, 8, 9 units of archers. 4 of whom are Night Goblins, I believe, which are poison, which will slow our units down and just do a ton of damage. So not great. So, but I think I realised at this point as well, the Black Orcs probably are a much better target. So he's got an overpass shot off there at the exotic hero. Personally, I think this ally of ours was a bit hasty. Just going to get shot up by arrows. There's not really much he could have done back here on his own. Personally, I would prefer just to wait for the main engagement and then come around behind. And so we'll get in. So here we go. The charge is going on. You can just see now the amount of arrows that are going to come down and start massacring our men. Our Gorball's leading the charge. Here he goes. So he's gunning. So this is a bit of my point really. I sent him to attack these Wolf Riders, but he was never going to catch him. I don't know why I tried. I should have just went straight to battle, but I rectified that pretty quick. I was like, okay, let's get him round here. Yeah, let's go look at Mr. Gorbel. You can see he's in here just causing general death and destruction. Try and take out their bosses and their leader units. Coming in, gonna start pounding on my doorbell here. That's alright. So, sort of, he's a bit far out of the battle by this point, so I'm trying to get him round the flanks. So, he left his halberds here thinking the wolf rider was going to go for my Cygor. Personally, I would have just committed into battle. When you're not actually talking over the mic, it's hard to communicate quickly. So the other Gorbel's sort of taking out these Night Goblin archers. Now I'm going to send him, keep him moving. I was trying to keep my Gorbels as mobile as possible, really. Try not to get them killed. I decided to send him into the back of these goblins here. Didn't even do a little charge, he got counteracted by the Wolf Riders. So this is the thing we weren't really prepared for. The amount of units they had, just kept bogging our men down. You see how many I kill each shot hit? There's like multiple deaths. See, I'm 25 kills. I'm waiting for him to do an attack. I was just trying to shut down their archers. That was my main job at this time. I just wanted to stop them getting in. I love that little charge animation. We're going to see what's going on in the rest of the battle. So again, it's just the amount of archers they had was the main downfall of this battle, really. We had no real way of countering that many archers. Kind of gambled and lost, really, with our own army composition. Was hoping to go up against the small elite units, our Gorbels and everything else could have excelled like in the previous battle. Against such a large, numberless horde, just not much we could have done, really. It was a fun battle nonetheless. I think we did a pretty good fight. So Gorbels was doing pretty well. Obviously, in hindsight, if we'd have known about this, I wouldn't have played as though. If I did play as a beastman, I would have just bought a bunch of Ungor herds or switched out Malagor with just a normal shaman. But you know, that's why hindsight is a beautiful thing. My Gorbels are holding up pretty well, but at this point I think they were the only ones in my army pretty much doing. Malagor died. He was killed by this goblin big boss. No way he's ever going to outrun the spiders and things as such. Addo was trying to defend my Cygor, but against the Black Orcs and the Chaos Speed, he's going to beat through my Cygor. So at this point I was like, right, I might as well just put all my units together. So I decided to get my Gorbels, at least one of them over to help kill the Black Orcs, and then this one I believe was going after the giant. Yeah, I think I'd used all my healing potions by this point as well. Yeah, he's fully replenished. So I'm not sure what happened there. He sort of cancelled my charge and he hit me, which is kind of annoying. Normally a Gorbel can hold up against a giant pretty well. And he counter-charged my Gorbel right at the last second. Okay. So this guy who was playing this, his microing was pretty good. There's just some army to deal with. You see my Chaos allies tried to form up and recharge, but at this point the day was lost, I'm afraid. So let's go ahead in that. here, so getting good source of vitamin C. Only one unit doing particularly well at 70. Nimor Shadow Dragon. He did pretty well, like over 300 kills all across the board. And myself wasn't amazingly impressed by the Gorbals in the end. Just there were so many units, just couldn't do damage quick enough. So we've got Mustang Boss. He was the one who bought all the units. Then we've got Altona Wiseman, which was literally just archers. So he obviously had a game plan. So they must have thought the same what we thought, they're going to bring large units. So they sort of anti-large almost. And then blown apart, he went for the more elite small unit, which is what we wanted, but unfortunately we didn't. But yeah, it was a good battle nonetheless, and I hope the guys who played it enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. And if you want to like the video and leave me a comment, I greatly appreciate that. And if you want to subscribe and see more of this stuff, then please do. This is Bob Combs signing out.